Good morning. It is the 6th and penultimate day of a week on Burger King, and once again woken up rather hungry. Still not pooped. 6 days in, a little bit worrying. Am I going to die? Don't know. Stick around to find out. But yeah, I am still hungry considering I'm so full of chips and burger. But no breakfast to be had. At least not at any of the Burger Kings within my area, so sucks, eh? Just gonna crack on with some work and think about poo and burgers. Not eating both though. Not much point in me saying anything, is there? This week has been very much the same throughout, and I'm regretting it. This is not going nearly as well as I could have hoped. I've not pooped. I'm struggling with the food a lot of the time. The quality is incredibly questionable. Not all of the time, some of the time. I feel really let down and disappointed. I'm ordering it all on Deliveroo, yes, but it's not Deliveroo's fault on the quality of the food. This is all being cooked by Burger King. So yeah, I mean, obviously I'm disappointed about the fact that none of the ones near me seem to be serving breakfast ever. But just, yeah, the sides are crap. The onion rings, some of the burgers, not great. I mean, overall, the burger quality has been the best. But yeah, just, it's not up there. And I'm gutted, really. But, you know, what can you do? I've got 2 more days, 4 more meals. And hopefully there's some gems in there. So I'm starving. So I really want some food. So I'm going to get on Deliveroo. Get myself some lunch, I think. What to have today? I mean, to be fair, there's only like a few items left I could have. So you could probably guess. It's not a big menu. Right, let's stop whinging and get some food. Let's look on the bright side. I mean, Burger King for a week is it's a child's dream, and I'm a child. A child in his 30s. What does my life become? Right, you know the score by now, as do I. My lunch has arrived, which of course includes chips. Oh, these seem nice and hot. And it is really packed full of chips. They're back on form. Lovely, lovely. Soft inside, nice and hot, crunchy on the outside. Armadillos. Right. What do I have on the very limited amount of items left? Do I have that as my main? Well, more vegan stuff. A vegan royale. So I had a chicken royale for was it lunch yesterday? So let's crack out a vegan alternative, which kind of looks like one giant overcooked onion ring. Nice and hot though, it's steaming. So there's the patty. Can you see that there? It's got a questionable colour to it. It's also got mayonnaise, lettuce. It looks so dry, apart from obviously the tons of mayonnaise that is dripping out of there. But it looks really, really dry. Right. It smells exactly the same. So that's put some optimism in my jippers. Don't know why it's grey. Okay. Very, very rubbery to chew. It's like biting down into a giant rubber. However, it does have a more chickeny flavour than the chicken nuggets. Very chewy. That vegan mayonnaise is slightly tart, creamy, it's nice. But yeah, interesting flavour. Not bad at all, actually. If you handed that to me, I would just assume it was an overcooked normal chicken royale. So actually that's good. Yeah. Slight bitterness maybe to the coating. But bread's good, lettuce is good. As I say, that mayo's good. The only thing is the texture's not quite right, but the flavour is not bad at all. And I would be hard pressed to tell you that that wasn't chicken. So, yeah, I am not going to complain about that in one bit. Apart from the bloody mayonnaise that's all over the place now. Oh, the chips are nice. And I've mixed it up by adding the water because, you know, I need to hydrate and everything. A lot of salt going into my body this week. And no shit is coming out. So, I'm going to eat this, do some work, and dance for some reason. Don't know why. What? You want to go out? There you go. There you go. Again. Don't you dare eat grass. What? Are we friends? Yeah? Now that you've been allowed outside, you're my best friend. Okay, well don't be long because it's freezing. Can you hear that? It's raining. That's my mood, that is, knowing that I've got very few items left to choose from on Burger King's menu that I haven't had already. And I set this stupid rule on day one for myself where I can't have the same meal twice. So, you know, shame on me, really. I brought this on myself. My lunch has actually held me off pretty well, considering I really enjoyed it. I went in there with dread somewhat because the vegan Whopper that I had earlier this week was pretty trash, so I was quite disappointed. And the chips yesterday were awful, so I thought it's going to be a bad day. But alas, it wasn't. It was a really good lunch. So nice vegan Royale, very tasty, strange texture, but you know, the flavour was there. And then really good chips. So that has fed me well throughout the day. It is now 6 o'clock. I'm going to shut down. And then I'm going to order some dinner. So where's my phone? It's there. I'm not going to try and grab it fumbling awkwardly. I'm just going to cut to when I've got some Burger King in my hands. Oh, it's a bit dark. Right, there we go. So, my dinner has arrived. And what could it possibly be? Well, obviously it's going to be Burger King. So, chips. Right, please be as good as this afternoon's. Nice and full. The guy who was making my chips the other day, he's back. He's back in form. Very, very nice. And as for my burger, where is it? Over here. Damn it. So much for being prepared. I've got a Whopper. I have got a Whopper. Let's not say any puns. I had a double Whopper earlier in the week. And it's one of the few remaining items that I haven't had. A single Whopper. So we know we're going to like this. Look at that big bit of tomato there. Oh, there's 2 massive bits of tomato. Loads of lettuce. Nice onion. Some pickles hiding in there. Probably could do with some cheese. But not this time. Oh, yeah. This is the best burger that they do, a Whopper. Burgers, lovely, moist, got that flame-grilled flavour. Crisp, fresh salad, lovely mayo and ketchup goes together so well. Oh, and the pickles give it that slight tart, zingy, sour edge to it as well. That's so good. So good. Right. It's a banging dinner. Banging dinner. We've had a good day. We've had a good day. We've had a bloody good day. I'm going to eat this and continue to have a bloody good day. Alright, there we go. That was the 6th day of a week on Burger King. And by far the best day so far. It's taken a while to get to this stage, hasn't it? So, my lunch, because obviously I wasn't allowed any breakfast because I've got stuff to do in the mornings. Can't go traipsing around the UK looking for a Burger King store that actually opens for breakfast. Or at least if it does open for breakfast, serves breakfast. If I was, I could have, I guess, got a Whopper for my breakfast, but that would just be weird, wouldn't it? So my lunch was my vegan Royale, which to be fair was really nice. Hand me one of those, wouldn't know the difference between that and a regular one. Side by side, yes, but if you just handed it to me, not telling me, I'd be like, that's a slightly overcooked, slightly rubbery textured chicken Royale. Because the flavours were there, the flavours were good, so I would happily have that. Just not quite there with the texture. Chips, banging, on point. Bring that fry guy back all the time. Just give him all the money to cook those fries. He's so good at them. And then my dinner was my Whopper, not a double Whopper, just a single Whopper this time. No cheese. Sad times, would have been better, but alas, it was still a really good burger. Nice fresh salad. Tomatoes a little too thick. I took one out. Spoilers, I know what a terrible person I am. But again, the chips were really good. So Mr. Fry Guy, he was still working this evening shift as well. So very, very nice. Very happy with those. So, all in all, today's been easily the best day. Both meals have been thoroughly, thoroughly enjoyable. There's been no real downsides to them whatsoever. So I'm really happy. As for my calories today, 2,405. So a lot of calories. I've not eased up at all. So I'm very nervous for what the scales are going to say. Imagine if I had breakfast this week. God, my cholesterol, my fats, everything bad would have been through the roof. So thankfully, it's a blessing in disguise, really. I might be hungry in the mornings, but at least I'm not dead. So one more day to go after today. It's finally been an enjoyable day today. So can things be equally as enjoyable tomorrow? Well, I've not got much of the old Burger King menu left to have I? So if you want to find out how things go on the last day and what the scales say after eating nothing but Burger King for an entire week, then you can support the show on Patreon or become a member here on YouTube. All the links are in the description. You'll be able to watch the last day of this week on right now. So yes, interesting times ahead. I really wish I could poo. I feel like me not pooing 6 days into eating nothing but burger and chips for a week, it should be kind of worrying. Should I speak to the doctor? Should I get a nurse on the phone? Should I quickly take out life insurance? Probably yes to all of those, but let's see where things conclude tomorrow, shall we? See you for the final day.